In the small Scottish town of Greyfriars, there was a legend of a powerful poltergeist named MacKenzie. According to the stories, MacKenzie was a wealthy businessman who had lived in Greyfriars in the late 1800s. He was known for being ruthless and greedy, and it was said that he had made his fortune by stealing from his competitors and exploiting his workers. One night, MacKenzie was walking home from a meeting at his office when he was ambushed by a group of his former employees. Enraged by years of mistreatment, they beat MacKenzie to death and left his body in a nearby alleyway. But MacKenzie's spirit was not ready to rest. It is said that his ghost returned to Greyfriars, seeking revenge on those who had wronged him in life. And so the legend of the MacKenzie Poltergeist was born. For years, the people of Greyfriars lived in fear of the ghostly presence that seemed to haunt the town. It was said that MacKenzie's spirit was responsible for all sorts of strange and unexplained events, from objects moving on their own to unexplained noises in the night. The MacKenzie Poltergeist was particularly active within the sinister Black Mausoleum, which was also the resting place of the real George MacKenzie. This crypt was sealed off to the public except for special tours, and there were many dark tales surrounding it, including reports of grave robbers being attacked or driven mad by something dark and malevolent within its walls. The most infamous of these tales concerned a schoolboy who had taken refuge in the vault to escape a beating from a master at George Heriot's school. When confronted by the ghost of MacKenzie, it was said that the boy lost his mind. Despite the fear and danger surrounding the MacKenzie Poltergeist, it seemed that some were drawn to Greyfriars Kirkyard, seeking out the thrill of a ghost tour or the chance to catch a glimpse of the malevolent spirit. But for those who encountered the MacKenzie Poltergeist, the experience was likely to be one they would never forget. Some even claimed to have been physically attacked by the ghost, experiencing bruises, bites, and cuts as a result. One of the most famous stories about the MacKenzie Poltergeist was that of a young couple who had rented a house in Greyfriars. Every night, they were awoken by loud bangs and crashes coming from the attic. They tried to ignore it at first, but as the noises became more frequent and louder, they knew they had to do something. One night, they summoned the courage to investigate the source of the noise. As they cautiously made their way up to the attic, they were met with a chilling sight. There, standing in the corner, was the ghost of MacKenzie, his eyes glowing with anger and hatred. The young couple ran screaming from the house, never to return. And so, the legend of the MacKenzie Poltergeist lived on, terrifying the people of Greyfriars for generations. Even today, it is said that the ghost of MacKenzie still haunts the town, seeking revenge on those who wronged him in life. Visitors to Greyfriars Kirkyard, especially those who take the ghost tour, have reported strange sensations and even physical injuries that they can't explain. Some have even claimed to have seen the ghost of MacKenzie itself, standing in the shadows or lurking in the corners of their vision. Despite the fear and danger surrounding the MacKenzie Poltergeist, there are still those who are drawn to Greyfriars Kirkyard, seeking out the thrill of a ghost tour or the chance to catch a glimpse of the malevolent spirit. But be warned, if you encounter the MacKenzie Poltergeist, the experience is likely to be one you will never forget. So, if you are ever in Greyfriars, be sure to watch out for the MacKenzie Poltergeist. You never know when he might appear.